Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Plague. This one's going to be leading into Anthony's second last episode, man. This is crazy. So, leading into Anthony's second last episode, of course, episode 5, which is called, oh my god, what is this one called? What did you do, or something like that? What I had to do, something along those lines is what this one's called. I'm sorry, I've only seen just the simple premiere video once, so I forget what the title, something around those lines, but. Anyway, so I did watch Talking About the Plague for this one before watching this video, of course, just a little bit, just one more time again. And I did watch it when I went live as well, but just went over a few of the things that he said again. And, you know, some of the information we can pull from episode 5, there isn't much because, you know, obviously this is going to be a huge episode, but... I'm assuming tonight, and I'm not sure, but I'm assuming tonight we'll get a promo for episode 5. If we do, I most likely will do a video. It depends on how much is shown in the promo, you know? If it's all scenes from the trailer for this season that we've already seen, then, you know, I mean, if there's nothing new in the promo for episode 5, then I most likely won't do a video on it, but... It really just depends on what we see, really, in terms of the promo and just how much we get. But in terms of this episode going into it, we have no actual scenes going into this one except for what we have in the Season 4 trailers. So, it looks like, from what I heard from Talking About the Plague, this episode is really going to be a lot like Season 2, Episode 7, which is basically where you have two characters that go off and deal with the threat, and you have two other people that stay back at camp and kind of talk about, just talk between the two of them. Because back in Season 2, Episode 7, we got to see Anthony and Garrett go out and fight Scott's outpost, one of his outposts. Meanwhile, John and Blake talked back at the wood factory, which that's where they were staying back then. Now, it's basically, you know, Anthony and John that go out, and Samantha and Scott are going to be talking about Anthony and all that kind of stuff. So, that's a pretty cool tie, and I do like that. And it looks like, from what I've heard from Talking About the Plague, the first 5 episodes, the whole thing between John and Anthony, it sounds like this is the episode where it's going to end. That storyline is going to end. Now... in terms of how it's going to end, I'm not really sure. Because, I mean, it's like John wants to kill him no matter what. That, like, he even said that in the trailer, is that I'm going to kill you, you know I'm going to kill you no matter what, right? And, Anthony kind of like, he's like, ugh, you know? So, and we also have another part where Anthony's pointing a gun at John, and he's like, what is your problem, huh? So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this one that we're really not sure. Obviously, and this is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to in this episode, we're going to see, most likely, at the end of this episode, the reasoning why Anthony is going to die next episode. So, whether or not he gets severely injured by... the ninjas, just by one of them, or if he gets, you know, maybe shot somewhere and he's bleeding out or something, because there is a part in the trailer where it looks like there's blood on his shirt and it's like nighttime and he's like this, right? He's kind of like, he's like hunched over or whatever, and you can hear, one of the ninjas saying, well, what does he say? Where are you? Or something. So, you know, I'm really excited to see what happens with Anthony. Obviously, this is going to be really crazy to watch, because we know that it has to connect into episode 6. So, obviously something happens to Anthony probably this episode, and it kind of spills into, the next one. Kind of like how Rick, at the end of episode 4 was on the, rebar, and then, it spills in episode 5. I'm expecting something like that, because... now, I don't see Anthony getting, like, hurt or something because it's just, like, an accident or something, or like a horse, like, you know, like a horse, like, you know, drops him off on, like a rebar or anything, but, I don't think it's gonna be something like that. I think it's gonna be probably, like, a ninja that either shoots him or something, and he, like, bleeds out to the point where maybe he died, I don't know, or he, you know, gets stabbed severely, like, worse than episode 3, or something. It's just something happens to Anthony in this episode is what I'm assuming. So it looks great, you know, probably confrontation or something between Anthony and John. Probably get the conclusion of that, and then something to tie in episode 6 with Anthony with Samantha and Scott talking back home. So sounds like a good episode. Really excited to see it, and of course, write your comments below. Also, I did get a new poster for season 9, 10-ish. You've got pretty much all the characters that are in the show right now. You know, you got like Daryl, Carol, Michonne, Judith, Magna, some of the others, Rosita, Tara. It's the season 9 poster for Walking Dead. It's really, really cool for like the second half or something. So that's pretty cool. And this All Out War one is getting kind of old, so I'm gonna probably switch that one out. I'm gonna get a new poster to replace this one. So you guys will see that when it comes, because I do have a new poster that's going to cover up this one right here. Because this poster, it's pretty old. All Out War is pretty old. So just to add on at the end of the video here, I will add one more new poster right here. Maybe another one right here, but it's like, yeah, you guys won't really see it much anyways. So, because I would like to have some posters here for Walking Dead. So that's really, really cool. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments about episode 5 of The Plague. Are you nervous? Are you excited? And, of course, we'll be back with our review for episode 5. And any other trailers or anything like this for The Plague that we get, if we get enough of anything, I will do a video for it. And let's see, you know, if we get any kind of trailers or promos tonight. And if we do, that's really, really cool. I cannot wait to see them. And of course, if you have not checked out The Plague and you're hearing about it for the first time, go check it out on the Undead Freak 78 channel and subscribe to Undead Freak 78 right now. Do it right now. And of course, well, mainly because he's actually really close to 500 subscribers, so let's get him to that. Really, really fun. So, yeah, really cool stuff, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.